breakfast this morning. I have some leftover sausage gravy that I made on Sunday for the biscuits and gravy that I'm just putting on some toast. Not the healthiest of breakfast foods, but that's all right. I'm still very much looking forward to this. Frodo! Why are you so sweet? Are you all cuddled up in all your blankets? I've never had a dog that loves blankets as much as this dog does. He's always curled up in his blankets. It is so cute. Frodo, you love all your blankets. You just snoozing on this sunny Tuesday afternoon. Yeah, you just snoozing, bud. Hi everyone. So welcome to today's Vlogmas. I decided this evening, so I'm streaming tonight. I am doing my Twitch Sings stream, which was our $300 donation incentive for the Licking County Humane Society. So I will be singing later on stream tonight, but I wanted to, ooh, the counter's really sticky. Ooh. I wanted to do something a little fun in today's vlog before I start my stream up in a couple hours, and I had a recipe here in my Elder Scrolls cookbook that I really wanted to make, so I decided we're gonna do that tonight. Hopefully it doesn't take too long because I should be live in like an hour and a half, 2 hours. But I really wanted to try the cheese scones recipe, or if you're in the UK, I think you pronounce it scones. Scones, same thing. This is what they look like. I thought they looked really, really good. I thought they'd be a nice thing to eat off of. I think I might go see Trevor for a little bit tomorrow night. It's supposed to snow here, so if it's snowing too bad, I may not go. But I thought I could make some of these tonight and then take some over for him tomorrow, but that's what we're going to make. All right, so I've washed my hands and I got a big bowl here, and it looks like we just combine a bunch of ingredients in here to make kind of like a dough, and then I'll be folding that dough over to give the scones some layers, and then I'll be cutting them and putting them on a baking sheet and sticking them in the oven. So hopefully it won't be too difficult to do. So it says preheat the oven to 400, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Start. Pick up my towels that Frodo keeps knocking over because he's so rude. In a large bowl, combine the flour. So 2 cups of flour. Probably should be buying some more flour these days with all the baking that I'm doing. Okay, 2 cups. Flour, sugar, 2 tablespoons of sugar. Frodo, you making your puggy noises. 2 tablespoons of sugar. 1 and 2. Okay, we got our sugar, baking powder, 2 teaspoons of baking powder. I haven't used my baking powder in a little bit. Teaspoon. 1 teaspoon. 1 and 2. Mustard powder. 1/2 teaspoon of mustard powder. 1/2 teaspoon. Mustard powder. Lovely. And salt. We have 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Okay, so it says combine all of this together. I'll get my trusty little whisk here and combine all of this. It says rub in the butter with your fingers until you have a fine crumbly texture. So this calls for 1/4 cup or 1/2 a stick of cold unsalted butter cubed. So I do have my 1/2 stick here. I think I need to chop this a little bit. Let's see. We'll give this a little chop, and then it says rub the butter with your fingers. Rub in the butter with your fingers until you have a fine, crumbly texture. I think I'm gonna take my rings off for this one because I can sense that this might get a little messy. Just stick those up there. All right, let's rub this butter in. See how it turns out, I suppose. Right, I think I accomplished the consistency that we were going for, so fingers crossed. It says once you have, ooh, I got flour all over the place. Once you've done that, add the sour cream. So I've already measured out all my stuff here. So I got 1/2 cup of sour cream. Get that added in there. There's some sour cream on the floor. Stirring until it has been evenly distributed. So I guess we'll go ahead and get the, oh, maybe a whisk wasn't a good idea for the sour cream. Add in the sour cream, stirring until it has been evenly distributed. I don't know how 1/2 a cup can be evenly distributed into all of this, but that's all right. Mix in the cheese. So we've got 1 cup of shredded sharp cheddar cheese here. So we'll mix that in. I think I may actually resort to a bigger spoon here. And then it says once you've mixed in the cheese, then add a little buttermilk at a time until you get a good dough with a consistency that isn't too dry or too wet. Great, whatever that means. It calls for 3/4 cup of buttermilk, so I guess we'll just add a little bit and stir until we get to the consistency that we want, which I'm assuming we'll want the whole amount, but we may need a little more depending on just how this looks. I bought this buttermilk for something else that I made like a week or two ago, and I was like, well, what am I gonna do with the rest of this buttermilk? and I was just scrolling through my Elder Scrolls cookbook and saw the cheese scones. I was like, oh, those look good. And I saw that it had buttermilk in it. I was like, oh, I should make these. I would really like to use up that buttermilk and not just get rid of it. So I'm glad I stumbled across it. I think the 3/4 cup was just right. I've got a nice dough here that I have mixed quite well. And then it says, lightly flour a workstation and turn out the dough. Press the dough flat and fold it over onto itself a few times to give the scones some layers. Then press out to about 1/2 inch thick in a roughly circular shape. Using a sharp knife, slice the dough into irregular triangles. Place them on a baking sheet that has been greased with butter or lined with parchment paper. So I guess now we gotta get this on a floured surface, don't we? All right, I've got the, let me see if I can do this. I've got the dough out on a floured surface here, and I'm going to spread this out and get it to how it needs to be, and then cut it in triangles and hope for the best. Maybe it was a little too wet. Maybe I put too much buttermilk in it. It's fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Oh, jeez, I got flour on the floor. Go ahead, Frodo. I don't think you realize what you're eating, but that's fine. All right, so I've got the dough here. I'm kind of pressing it out like it said in a circular shape, about 1/2 inch. I guess this will come out to about 1/2 inch. I'm really bad at figuring out like the size of this stuff. I guess that's about 1/2 inch, right? So this is how the dough has turned out. Like I said, I've got it kind of circular. I think it's like 1/2 inch-ish thick. So I'm going to take a knife and cut it into triangular shapes. Oh shoot, you know what I didn't do? Uh-oh, hold on, I messed up. Okay, take 2. I kind of forgot about the whole like layering it on top of each other before you roll it out to kind of give it layers. I don't quite know if I did that right, but I guess we'll find out once it's cooked. But now, got our circular shape again. I'm gonna take this knife and it says cut it into irregular triangular shapes. And then I'll place it on my baking sheets back here and stick it in the oven. Okay, so I've got the scones cut out into kind of triangular shapes, and then it says to beat an egg, which you may be able to see. Beat an egg and brush a little egg on top of the scones and then sprinkle with some Parmesan cheese. So I'm gonna do that next and then pop these in the oven. I may have not realized that one side of the Parmesan cheese shaker was open, so Frodo is having some extra treats. Anyways, this is what they look like before I stick them in the oven. Some of the triangle slices came out better than others, but you know, they said to make them uneven. So, and some of them are like, that one's pretty thick, and then like some of these are pretty thin, but that's all right. So I got the egg wash and the Parmesan cheese on top, and I'm gonna stick these in the oven for, I think it said 15 minutes. So we'll see what these look like here soon. Goodbye, my lovelies. Oh my goodness. The cheese scones are done. I don't know if they came out the way they were supposed to. They don't look as, I don't know, they don't look quite as they do in the picture, but that's all right. They still look really good. I'm sure they're gonna taste delicious. I'm gonna have some dinner and have one of these and see how they taste. I also decided to cancel stream tonight. I forgot I was having a FaceTime call with my family tonight for my niece's birthday. And I just finished that up, and it's like 8:45, and normally I start my stream at 8. So, and just, I'm just feeling very worn down tonight. So I'm gonna reschedule the Twitch Sings stream for either tomorrow night or Thursday night. So, but I think I'm just gonna chill and have some dinner, try one of my cheese scones, and just kind of relax and hopefully get to bed at a decent hour. But it was so good talking with my family. I really miss them. I've seen my parents a couple times this year, and I'll be seeing them next week for Christmas, but I haven't seen my brother and my sister-in-law and my niece and my nephew since like January, and I really miss them a lot, and it sucks. And I'm hoping, fingers crossed, this time next year we'll be able to do holidays with them. But you know, it is what it is this year. And like I said, it was my niece's birthday today, so we all did a big FaceTime for her, and we watched her open presents and eat cake and just kind of caught up with my brother and sister-in-law. But anyways, that was really nice. But I think I'm just gonna get some dinner really quick. I think I might just make like a salad and have some of the cheese scones and just chill, and like I said, get to bed early tonight because I've had a long day with work and just feeling a little worn down. You know what I mean? Dun. It's time for the Advent calendar. And today is day 15. So, you know, day 15. Okay, seriously? Oh! Look at that. You can't read that? Okay. Day 15. Right. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were tarnished with ashes and soot. Oh, Santa. Oh my God, these are so hard to get out. There we go. Time to eat my Advent chocolate. I'm so tired tonight. Oh. Here we go. I told you, couldn't do a vlog without me complaining about being tired. It was only a matter of time. But look, Frodo's exhausted too. Frodo, are you ready? Frodo. Oh, Frodo! Frodo, are you trying to tell me that you're ready for bedtime snacks? Oh my gosh! You're so rude! You're so rude! Rude boy. Rude boy. Rude boy. Oh. Okay, come on. Let's take our bedtime snacks to bed. Yes, let's take our bedtime snacks to bed. Oh, did you just slam into the wall? Bro. You. You need to calm down. Good night. Frodo, are you okay? You kind of slammed yourself into the wall. You alright? Hey, I love you. I love you, Frodo. Frodo, you ready to watch some Family Guy and get ready for bed? Yeah. Okay. I love you. I love you so much. Can you say goodnight to the vlog? This is goodnight, everyone. See you tomorrow. Good night, Mouse King.